Welcome to Wisdom Series with Dr. Daniel. This is where I share insight from my meditation and also some life wisdom that I believe will be helpful to you on your journey towards fulfilling your purpose in life. See, sometimes ago I was reflecting about life in my usual way of just taking time to reflect, to meditate on different things. And then I was just meditating about life, that's all of these things that we have. And I found myself caught up deep into looking at the sequence in life, circumstances, different events, occurrences, things that happens in life. And also I went deep down into my knowledge of molecular biology, my knowledge of genetics, and I began to look at the way the genes form the genes, the DNA, the molecular structures, and all of that. Not to bore you with with the different terminologies. But when you look at it, the way God has designed and framed up our body, you will see that it's like a script that has been written that at different point in time, certain things should just happen. It's like a script. When you look at a baby growing up, down from the biology, at every stage in life, some things need to develop in the body. And you see that, oh, this baby is growing old, the bones are getting stronger, the tone, different part of the body, different organs forming up, taking shape, and everything is developing. All of those things, they have been programmed into the DNA. And it's just like waiting to happen at specific time in life. Bringing that to the life circumstance and different things that we say in life. At the end of my meditation, I came up with this statement that life is a script authored by God. Seek Him to understand your role and play it to His satisfaction. When I read that to myself, I paused a little bit. I said, life is a script written by God. Seek Him to understand your role and play it to His satisfaction. What does that mean? It means that everyone in this life has a role to play. Everyone has a role to play. And you can only discover your role when you seek the author. And once you have discovered your role, once you have discovered the parts that you need to play in this life according to the scripts that the author has written, then your responsibility is to play that role to his satisfaction. Every other person around you are important, but your main focus is to satisfy the author of your life. So what am I saying? Find out your role, that which God has written about your life in his script. He has written something about you. There is an assignment that he has written down in his script. You are not just existing just for existing sake. You are not an accident. There is an assignment. There is a role for you to play, and it has been written down in the master script. Your responsibility is to seek the author of life, which is God, and ask him to understand what he has written about you. And once you find that, once you discover that, your responsibility is to play your role to his satisfaction and to live a life that is pleasing to him, fulfilling your purpose in life. I'm going to repeat that statement again, and I'm going to read it to you the way I wrote it down, as I mentioned earlier. Life is a script authored by God. Seek him to understand your role and play it to his satisfaction. And I pray that God give you the strength to do that. My name is Dr. Daniel Adewuni. Have a great day.